Hello, I'm doing another what if. It's what if Naruto was Madara's grandson. So, I think that Minato would, would be half Uchiha because, Madara would be his dad. He wouldn't know it, because, he wasn't old enough to remember Madara. But whether or not, because after Madara left, Minato's mom sealed his Uchiha blood so he could never awaken the the Sharingan. So he could never awaken the Sharingan. And oh my god, I didn't want to get stuck in this. Okay. But he can never awaken the Sharingan. So he has Naruto, and the first thing they notice is he has black hair, he'll have like black hair with some blonde tips, so it'll be black with a little like blonde at some parts. Or actually, yeah, every like he has black hair with blonde strips. So it's my first time doing this. Hold up. Okay, I forgot where I was. So I'm gonna say after Naruto was born and everything, right? He has black hair with blonde tips, and I'm gonna say he was born with the Eternal Mangekyo, just to make him overpowered. If you don't like overpowered characters, just get out of here, because I love overpowered characters. So I'm gonna make him overpowered. So he has like black hair with blonde tips, and he has the Eternal Mangekyo from when he was born. And they looked at his eyes and they were like, what? And then, I want to say, they seal it inside of Naruto. So Naruto now, he has the 9 tails and everything, and people hate him even, actually, okay, so everybody hates him except for girls, they think he looking fresh, so, he's about as popular as Sasuke. Actually, he's probably more popular than Sasuke. So, he goes through, and by the time, when he first, so probably around when he was, 6, when, the first year he went to the academy, they named him a Genin because of how good, skilled he was. So, he's a Genin, the year that he got enrolled into the academy. So, he's put with 2 other people, just random people, and himself. So, and they're on Kakashi's team. So they do the bell test and stuff. And I'm gonna say Naruto, he's the only one that passed it, because he was telling the others to work together while they were just kind of sitting there no, if one of us is gonna get the vote, it's us. So they wouldn't work together. So Kakashi saw that as their weakness, but Naruto, he was doing fine. He had really good skills. And Kakashi thought to himself that this kid, he literally had he had a high level tuning skill. And this is when he was in 6. So, Naruto, he gets a promotion to Chunin. And he's like the top ranked Chunin too. So, he's like swag. And all the girls still like him that were in his class. They're just like fawning over him. And he doesn't really care. So, he's already like the top ranking Chunin by the time he's like 6.5. So I'm gonna say that Kakashi trains him because he doesn't really have a team to train with. So Kakashi trains with him and he gets to know Naruto a little better. So he's starting to like Naruto, like, quite a bit. So I must say that Kakashi, by the time Naruto was like 7.5, so a year's gone by, and they've just been training, basically. And I must say Kakashi teaches him the Shadow Clone Jutsu. So Naruto knows the Shadow Clone Jutsu by the time he's 7.5. And yeah, okay. So he's 7.5 and he knows the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And he's getting some good training in. And this is where I must say that by the time Naruto's 8, actually, okay, so Naruto and Kakashi are gonna train, and by the time Naruto's 8, Kakashi, he has to Todokage to adopt Naruto, like, just so that he's not alone all the time. And the Todokage's like, why do you want to do this, Kakashi? And he's like, I've grown kind of attached. And Todokage starts laughing, and he grants Kakashi permission. So, now Naruto and Kakashi, they live under the same roof. And Naruto doesn't call Kakashi dad or anything. He just, calls him Kakashi, or Sensei sometimes. And he does think of Kakashi as, like, a father figure. So, by the time Naruto's, 12, oh boy, he's over flippin' powered. Like, he's a mid-level Jonin. And they, gave him the Jonin, like, so, he's like mid-ranking Jonin. And that's pretty flippin' powerful to be 12 years old and be like a high-ranking Jonin. Oh my god, I'm so bad at talking. So, that happens. So he gets his own team, right? Wait, did I already say that he got his own team? Okay, whatever. So, he does, he gets his own team. I'm gonna say it's Sakura and Sasuke. Just, throw some memes out there. And they're like, and, I'm gonna say that Sasuke, Sakura, and Kiba, they're on a team. So Kiba's on here this time. So Naruto walks in, and like, who are you? And he's like, I'm your Jonin leader. And they're like, what? No way. And I'm gonna say that Naruto's not wearing his Jonin vest. And I forgot to mention what Naruto looks like. He wears all black with the Uchiha symbol. Actually, wait, no. Because they don't know he's Uchiha yet. Okay. And oh wait, yes they do. I'm so stupid. I hadn't even been including his Sharingan. Because, it's Madara's grandson. And he has black hair and, yellow tip. So, I must say that, him and Kakashi have been working on his Sharingan too. So, yeah, I don't know why I forgot about, Naruto's Sharingan. But he walks in, and he doesn't know how to change his eyes back to normal. So his, eternal Mangekyo is always there. So, they go onto the field, and, Kakashi's in the trees kind of just watching, which they don't notice, but Naruto does. And right before they start, Naruto disappears, and none of them saw where he went. So he goes to talk to Kakashi. He's like, "Sup?" And so he's talking to Kakashi for like 20 minutes, and he goes back, and they're like, "Where were you?" He's like, I don't know. And you're like, wow. He's like, I was lost on the path of life. Or wait, no, alright. So he tells them not to eat or anything, and their dreams are basically the same, and Kiba's is to be like, the best in his clan or something. I don't know. Or no, it'd be to become Hokage. I don't know. Something like that. So, they kind of just, talk, and then he says not to eat, otherwise they'll barf, and they don't eat, so they all come there at, super early, and, Naruto had to pull a Kakashi, so he completely, he waited, 2 hours after they got there, so, he goes there, he's talking to Kakashi for, 20 minutes, and then he appears, and they're like, where the flip were you? And then Sakura screams, you're late! And he's like, a black cat crossed my path. And they were like, oh, bullcrap. He's like, you're right. I was lost on the path of life. And they're like, that's even more bullcrap. So, Naruto's kind of just playing around. And then, he tells them the rules of the bell test, and they do it. So they're doing the bell test, and I'm gonna say that Sasuke and Kiba, they're working together, just that those two can get the bells. And I'm gonna say that, he puts, alright, no, actually, he's going, way too easy on them. So he's kind of just sitting there, so they're, trying to get him, and he's just sitting there, okay. And he's dodging, and Sasuke doesn't even, stand a chance, because, he's not letting his guard down, like Kakashi did with the book, but at the same time, he's being kind of cautious, because you never know how strong a kid can be, they're the same age, so you never know. So he's kind of being cautious and wary. And then once he sees what their actual power level is, he's just kind of having fun with it. And I'm gonna say that while, so Sasuke, he does a fireball jutsu. And I'm gonna say Kiba, he uses Fang over Fang. And him and Akamaru, they go through the fireball jutsu, and they come out with, a flaming Fang over Fang. And they try to hit Naruto with it. But at the same time that happens, Sakura has tried to put him under Genjutsu. And he somewhat knew that they weren't trying to work together, but he saw it as working together. So, he passes them. And the Genjutsu doesn't even work because, he's way too overpowered. And, he literally puts his hands out and he catches the Fang over Fang. So, that happened. And, now he has his 3-man squad. And, I'm gonna say that they get, because I'm gonna say Kakashi, he doesn't get a team, he just kind of stays back. Actually, I'm gonna say Kakashi, he's there, but he's kind of just there to supervise Naruto and see how he's doing on training his team. So they go on they're doing that, and Kiba and Sasuke, they're kind of like getting mad over these like super easy missions. So they ask for a C rank. And the third Hokage, he thinks to himself like, this might actually be good for them considering they're being, they're under the, legendary kid prodigy. I don't know, like, so, hold on. Okay, so, they go on the land of waves, and Zabuza appears, and, Naruto already felt his presence, so he used body flicker to appear right behind Zabuza, and, he, takes him out easily. Like, right before he stabs a kunai into his neck, though, I'm gonna say that, Haku, he comes out and stops the kunai just before, because he throws a sun bomb at it. So, it kind of, like, makes him miss, and Zabuza ended up getting away. So now they know Haku's a bad guy. And then it's on the bridge. So, Naruto, he teaches them, like, the water walk and tree walk. And, Sakura does it. Kiba does it after, 3 days, and Sasuke does it in, 2 days. So, Kiba's, the last one to learn it. So, that happened, and then I'm gonna say, let's see. They're on the bridge, and, Kiba and Kiba and, Sasuke are in there. And, it's gonna be pretty easy for Naruto to take out Zabuza. So, actually, yeah, alright, hold up. So, I'm gonna say that, Haku and Zabuza are teaming up on Naruto, while at the same time, Zabuza used a water clones to defend, their, open spots from the, the Genin. So they're teaming up on Naruto, trying to double team him, which you already know doesn't work. So, Naruto takes Zabuza, and he holds him hostage. So, Haku, he puts, all of them into the crystal ice mirrors. So, even Sakura this time. So, Naruto kind of just, stabs Zabuza and kills him, and then he uses body flicker to get inside the, the ice mirrors, and he goes back out. And, easy. He kind of just, because he has the Eternal Mangekyo, so I never even went over what he has. So, I'm gonna say, he has Izanagi. That's, pretty simple. He has, I'm gonna say, in his left eye, he can send a Mataratsu out. And in his right eye, he can see into the future by 5 minutes. Actually, that's a little bit too OP. Which, okay, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna make him even more OP. So, he can see 5 minutes into the future from his right eye, or he can do 3 things with his right eye. He can look into the future, put out the mataratsu, and number 3, I'm gonna say he has Kotsu Matsakabi, which is flippin' OP. So, they're done with the Land of Waves. You know, the bridge gets built. They call it an, I don't even know. They don't call it anything. So, that happened, and they go back to the village, and Naruto tells them about, you know, the tuning exams, and, you know, they all say yes. And that's where I'm gonna be leaving this off, where, you know, Naruto's team is about to do the tuning exams. Well, I hope you like this. Let me know what you think about this. Please like and subscribe. If you want a part 2, 5 likes. I'm out. Peace.